One of Australia's most fascinating creatures is the koala. Lone Pine Koala Sanctuary, located in Brisbane, about 20 minutes from the city. This wildlife sanctuary is listed by AOL as one of the top 10 zoos in the world and is the world's first and largest koala sanctuary in the world, housing over 130 koalas. To tell us more about these lovable creatures, we caught up with Lone Pine's wildlife curator, Karen. Thanks for joining us today, Karen. First of all, what sort of role do you play within the park?
My role is predominantly to manage the koala population that we have. We have around 100 koalas here, and so it's my responsibility to make sure that they're all happy and healthy. And to do that, I have to determine where they live, the housemates that they have. I also have to decide on who's going to breed with who during the year. Check them each day to make sure that they're maintaining good health. I have to weigh them regularly. Anything actually involved in making sure that they're happy and healthy is my major responsibility.
Because of their strong arms and legs, koalas are well suited to a life in trees. Their diet consists only of eucalyptus leaves.
Does their diet really consist of eucalyptus leaves? Is there anything else?
Eucalyptus is their staple diet. Certainly they'll browse on the leaves of other trees from time to time, particularly things like melaleucas, the tea trees, occasionally will become part of their diet just as a sort of picking at it rather than it being a staple. But even within the eucalyptus, they're very fussy about the species. They won't eat any type of eucalyptus.
The leaf contains 50% water and 5% sugars and starches. Because of this low-energy diet, koalas will need to spend up to 19 hours sleeping every day. The koala has been around for centuries, and up until 1927 were hunted by European settlers for their fur. Although harvesting ceased and the koala population recovered slightly, it is estimated today that there are less than 100,000 koalas left in the wild.
And what are some of the things that we can do to help protect the wildlife and native animals?
Primarily habitat preservation and sort of revegetation is a huge thing, because that's, for most animals, including the koala, that's their primary problem, is this loss of habitat. Left to their own devices, most animals are quite capable of looking after themselves. They just need somewhere safe to live and food to eat. And for koalas, that comes in one package in the trees, that they lose their home, they're also losing their food. So as long as we can work towards preserving the habitat that does remain, making sure that the revegetation links up areas which have become fragmented and isolated, so that there's safe corridors for them to disperse through, to establish good genetic diversity by being able to disperse between areas. All of those things are really important, not just for koalas but for all wildlife.
Lone Pine is the perfect day out, and not just for families either. Everyone can enjoy what the park has to offer. Cuddle a koala and have your photo taken, feed the kangaroos, and see some of Australia's most popular and rare native animals. But be sure to bring a camera, because these are moments you'll never want to forget.